Hi everyone, welcome. Today I have a new mystery box from a company I've not had before, but I like what I see from their Etsy, etc. They've got lots of fun things. They're kind of witchy, but they do lots of like bath and body products and wax melts and candles, which we all know that I love. So there should be, I'm hoping for a good mix in their mystery bag. And it is the mystery satchel, they call, what's it called? The Secret Satchel, they call it, and it's by Cures and Curses, which I haven't seen too many people unbox on YouTube, etc. But they've got like a fun aesthetic, and I was feeling impulsive, so I just went for it. So this is the February one, and as you can imagine, it's got more of a romantic theme. This month's theme is the Lover's Tarot, which I'm not really a tarot person, so maybe it's not going to be the one for me, but I was feeling impulsive and I just went for it. So it might be that this is not 100% the theme for me, but we will see. Like I said, I'm very excited for all their kind of bath stuff, and they, like I said, they do like candles and wax melts and all sorts of fun stuff that they make themselves, and apparently it's all like generally good ethos made. What's the word I'm looking for? Kind products, you know what I mean. Anyway, this is a satchel. It is actually a satchel. It does come in a sort of generic box. You get a proper satchel, which I think is just ones that they make themselves just out of cotton, but that's fun because you can reuse it. And this one cost, it was like $29.95 or 99 or something, basically £30. A UK based one here. But like I said, I've not seen too much of what's inside because not many people seem to unbox them. So we're just going to dive in, see what goodies we get. So on top, you do get a piece of paper which is going to tell us everything that's in the box. So we're not going to pay too much attention to that just yet. Then we also have what I think is art. We have got an art print, and this is like a limited edition one. It's got like the numbering down at the bottom to tell you what number out of 100 you are. And this is very fitting for the Lover's Tarot theme. We got some ooky spooky skeleton lovers in kind of, it's not quite tarot, it's just kind of like a little gothic frame. That's quite nice. I like that they kind of number it so that you know that you're special, that you're in the cool club. So that's cute. And that doesn't come in your satchel, it just comes on top, probably to help stop it from getting squished and rumpled. So let's dive in to what's actually in our bag of goodies. So I'm going to pull out. What I will say is that I think that this bag has literally been frozen on its journey to me. We're in the middle of kind of like a blizzard thing going on in the UK, and everything in this bag, it's freezing cold, and I'm fairly certain it was actually frozen at some point. So it's a bit nippy. So first up I'm going to pull out the never cold thing, which is this beautiful glass bottle, and it is Love Potion bath salts. A blend of Epsom, Himalayan and Dead Sea salt with rose and patchouli. Very pretty. You can't literally see where it's all frozen inside, and it is very, very cold right now, but it is very, very pretty. I'm a sucker for any kind of glass bottle with a cork lid. You can win me over every time with that, which I'll definitely reuse the bottle for some sort of herbies once I use this. I do love a bath salt, so I will definitely use those at some point. Yes, love that aesthetic, very pleasing. Next up, let's go for, there's so many different things in here. So we have got some incense. Pyramids incense. I don't know if I've ever had that one before. Let's have a sniff. It's very kind of a little bit soapy, but then quite a lot of incense is quite soapy. But it's definitely different. It's not one that I've ever had. I don't know if I've seen that one before either. This brand you see everywhere, but I've not seen this one. Pyramids. Kind of interesting. I like a clean scent, I would describe it as, but always love to receive some incense. Then we have got an incense holder. Always always useful. This is just like a generic kind of wood, is it wood? It's a very light one. It's just like a general old-fashioned, in a sense, holder. With just a little hole at the top. And hopefully the ash catches, but knowing me, the ash will go everywhere. So we got that to put our incense in. Then, oh, I don't know what to pull out. Let's pull out these baggies, which look good. So we have got Purple Potion Glimmer Heart Melts. A blend of berry and fruit fragrance. Exotic twist of mangoes and strawberries, perfect for diffusing any room. Let's have a sniff of these. They are pretty. So we've got little heart-shaped wax melts in a pretty purple colour. I think there's 5 in there. All different shades of purple. They are very berry-like. They're quite like sweet, like. They remind me of something that I would have smelt in my childhood, if you know what I mean. Very sweet. It's quite a like artificial smell, not like in a bad way, but just, you know, if you think of like an artificial berry smell, that's what it's like. But I think they'll smell nice when they're burning. I've got a little handful of them, very cute and pretty. Then we, oh, now this is more my kind of fragrance. Oud or oud or however you want to pronounce it. Fragrance handmade soap. Delicious. This is like a resin from a tree. You get it a lot in like Middle Eastern perfumes and things. And it's delicious. Yeah, it's quite subtle. I think it would smell really nice when you get it like lathered up. It's like almost translucent soap. I was imagining more of like a creamy looking soap, if you know what I mean. It's like almost translucent, like a bit of amber or something. But very delicious. What does it say? Argwood or oud, as it is also called, is used in all spiritual traditions to achieve the highest states of consciousness during meditation and prayer. It is also highly valued as an aphrodisiac. Some sources believe that it is effective due to pheromone-type compounds present in its resin. Oud raises the spiritual vibration and can be used in transcendental meditation and high magic. It neutralizes negative energy and stabilizes the mind. So yes, very exciting. Vegetable-based, vegan, etc, etc. Exciting, interesting. Being single, living on my own in the middle of, you know, a pandemic, aphrodisiacs are not going to get me very far. But I do like the scent, so there we go. Now then, we've got, is this a palm stone maybe? Got, ooh, I think it's salt. Got like a heart-shaped palm stone. It's like pink Himalayan salt. Just a bit different. I was kind of expecting, when I pulled out the thing, I was expecting rose quartz. It's very solid and very cold again. But this looks like salt. Doesn't really smell of anything. I think it is just salt, yeah. Definitely interesting. Like a solid block like that. You don't really see like carvings of sort of pink Himalayan salt unless it's like the candle holders and lamps and stuff. So that's interesting. Just a big block of pink salt. Okay, so I think what we've got left is 3 items which all kind of go together. So you might be able to guess from the theme that we've got some tarot stuff. So this is a little book of tarot, which is fun. I like that we've got a book. Like I say, it's not something that I really know anything about, so I might have a flick through here. So this is basically just like what the meanings of the different cards are, and then different ways to pull them. Yeah, reading them, etc. So like a beginner's guide. Yeah, just a little like pocket-sized beginner's guide one, so that will be useful. And as you might guess, to go along with that, we have got a full deck. So this one is Crystal Power Tarot, and this has got a book with it as well. So you get 2 books. So if you are a beginner, you should be able to pick up on what you need to know easily. So these have got a pretty back, I'll give them that, before we see the pictures. Very pretty. A beautiful rainbow kind of watercolour crystal. The actual pictures are then a bit of a mix of things we've got going on. There is absolutely tons of them, so I'm not going to show them all because we will be here forever. Okay, so I get it. So there is actually, the reason they're different colours is because they're actually being given an association to a specific crystal. So, like all of these orangey coloured ones are garnet, then yellow calcite, etc., aquamarine, malachite, etc. I see. So basically I would imagine that you've got all your sort of usual cards that you might have with doing tarot. So you've got the Lovers, as the box is based around, but then that's also given kind of a stone to give it extra significance, I would imagine. All sorts of stuff. Like I say, I'm not the best person to describe a deck to you, but no, we have lots and lots and lots of cards. That one's pretty, Priestess. There we go, lots of cards, and like I said, this also comes with its own book to help explain to you the best way to read them. So this has got all the information about them, I presume about why they've done the artwork they have, and all the relations to the different crystals that they've picked as well. Interesting. So yeah, and we ended up with 2 little books in this box. I like it when you get books because then it's there's something substantial about a book. It gives you more than the sum of its physical self. I can't get it back in its box because I'm too clumsy, but there we go. That's our little deck of tarot cards. Just to go with that, we just have a very simple baggie, which I imagine is to put your deck in to keep it nice and safe. This is just like a black velvety pentacled pouch. I mean, you could put anything that you wanted in there, but it is just the right size to put your deck in, so to keep it all together and free from harm. So that all goes together. Very cute. So let's have a look on our list of what's in here, see if there's any information that we need. On the back of this list we have just a bit of information about the Lovers Tarot card. Yeah, so this is more information about that card in specific. So we had our Crystal Power Tarot cards, a little book of tarot, pink salt heart natural deodorant. Interesting. So our lump of pink salt. This heart carved from pink Himalayan salt is a sweet, salty chew, of course, where to cleanse, exfoliate and mineralize your skin or enhance a massage. Can you actually use it as deodorant then? Interesting, intriguing. Intriguing indeed. That's kind of cool. Interesting, I like it. There we got our handmade soap, vegan, etc. Incense holder, purple berry wax melts, bar salts, the little bag to put your tarot cards in, the bag that they put everything in, and then the print. There we go, so we have got everything. So that is an interesting start. Like I say, a little bit of a mix of things. I'm definitely most excited about things like their soap and wax melts and things. I feel like I don't get any other box where you get like a mix of bath type stuff and yeah, just a good mix of different stuff. I always want wax melts and candles, so any box that gives me those I always want. I'm intrigued by the heart now. I love the little jar of bath salts and its pretty bottle. Like I said, tarot is not really my thing, so I should have kind of guessed going into this one. They maybe isn't going to be 100% my thing, but I still like it, even if it's not a subject that I'm particularly interested in. I still love the box, so that's a good sign. I believe their next one is Ostara themed, I believe. So yeah, that was an interesting first one. You'll have to let me know what you thought, if this is a box that you have got, or if you've gotten stuff from them before. I know they've got their website and also an Etsy where they sell things through, and they do all sorts of like self-care type stuff, I would say, as well as more like little witchy kits. So kind of like they're bridging a gap in the market there. They're not kind of 100% witchy or 100% bath and body. They're doing both, which I can respect, and it's nice to have that mix in a sort of mystery bag box. So, fun times. I will be back next month with their next one I've already paid for. So if you're interested, if you're thinking of maybe buying some for yourself and you want to see what's in a couple more boxes, please do stick around because I'll have that again next month. But in the meantime, I'm going to go have a nice bath with my lovely new bits and bobs, and I'll hopefully see you all again soon. Bye everyone!